Hello folks, my name is Pepper and that you are watching me here on the channel that is called Budgeting with Pepper and Poppy. Uh, I am a single mom. I have two teenagers, Concha and Hamon or Hambone. I do live here with Poppy and her husband, and he is my eldest son. They invited me to come live with them so that I can help, they can help me out with, because I was a single parent, I was working full time and just needing a little bit more assistance than I was getting when I was back in California. I do love it here in where we live. If it wasn't for that assistance with them, I think that I would have a hard time budgeting. Only because I was the single income. I was living in a 4-bedroom apartment and paying a lot of rent. I do pay rent here to Poppy and my son. But is not compared to, nowhere near compared to where it was in California. When I came here, I had in mind that I was going to rent my own place and get a new car and things like that. But a little, because I'm older too, I was not knowing where I was going to go with that. This turned out to be a little bit more long term, and I appreciate that. But now we have other things going on in our life to where we want to make bigger, better plans. We like to raise chickens and we do gardening. Poppy does a lot of that for herself. But I am on the prepper side because I will purchase bulk. I do provide for our family here, which is a family of 5. My son, myself, Poppy, and I have 2 children, which is Concha and Hambone or Hamon. We call them those names. Those are their little nicknames. You can tell we have a lot of nicknames in the house. Not only do I provide for our family here, but I like to make sure that the family, our extending family, also have assistance. So if somebody's in needs, I will have, like a little bit of a groceries on the side in case anything happens. But in the long run, we do want to go into homesteading and maybe buying some property. So this has gotten me to the place of where I would like to maybe sink some more money in a little bit faster way. So this is why I wanted to start this. So I'm just going to go ahead and introduce you to my binders. There are going to be binders in here that may seem off to you, but this is what I wanted to do for myself and my family. I'm going to first start with my wallet. This is my everyday wallet. I do stuff this every other week, every other paycheck. And it's just for everyday things. This is for myself. I usually give myself something, I don't know. I have to be truthful. This says my name. This has money for me. Does it go to me? No. And it's so funny to me because I put it in the thinking, today, this week, I'm going to do this for myself, and it doesn't happen. Mom life. We do eating out, and it is we do brunch on Sundays, and we go with our whole family. So it's not just our family of 5 here, but it is our extending family, and we can have anywhere up to 10 people because we have friends as well that go have brunch with us after church. Groceries, you may be surprised, I only allot $100 every 2 weeks. Again, as I said, I am a prepper. I do prep things. We have a working pantry, so we do a lot of prep meals from with our prep, and that I have saved up. If you've never tried prepping, I highly suggest it. just buying a can or two here and there, and that's how I started. Then I'm able to bulk up sometimes when if this isn't being used, I will put this to my pantry binder for my long-term hauls like Costco and things like that. Fuel, I have a little Scion. It is a 2006 Scion. It's the ugliest looking thing. It has pock marks. It is falling apart on the back, but the engine is wonderful. I am not getting rid of my car. I love it, and it doesn't take very much fuel. Right now it's taking about $30 every 2 weeks, if that. We have our giving in case we have somebody in need. Don't know what happened to that money. So yeah. Miscellaneous is for those trips, and I do have a binder for miscellaneous in case we do something extra. Say we decide to go, we're gonna go to the water park, or we're gonna go camping or whatever. So this is like last minute stuff. Here's my receipts. My receipts hold everything for my fetch. Poppy and I do save our fetch. I don't do a lot of receipts that or have a lot of receipts that will I'm not a big spender. Sometimes I will pick them up off the floor and I will scan them, and I will do it that way. This of course is going to be for any leftover ones. I will save them because you'll see later on I have a binder for that. All right, and let's go into our next binder. This is my everyday binder, as far or weekly, monthly binder. I do save per month, $5 per month. This, after this is done, it usually goes into a long-term savings binder, or we'll go into, say we have a camping trip coming up, or if we decided we needed more groceries. This is like an everything thing. So probably go into miscellaneous, and I like that. I have notes here, guys, so disregard that. I do have a savings for events. I have savings for family. And again, pantry and preps for those Costco runs, or if I see a sale on, you know, you buy per case, and we usually do that too. We have our health and miscellaneous. Again, miscellaneous can go into anywhere. If we have a little emergency, so I don't have to pull out of emergency funds. Maybe somebody ran out of gas, which we've never had that happen, but you know, you get the drift. And this is for kids. I do have another binder that I save for the kids, and I'll show you that in just a few minutes. Monthly. All right, and here's one of my long-term binders. This long-term binder is going to be for things like retirement. Lisa Grateful Me, you know that. Anyways, I save for retirement, even though my work, I do invest in, they put their portion, I put my portion, and I love that. And the way that they do it at my work is it's very simple, and I will always load up anytime I get a raise. I will put that money into the 401k. I like that. I do continue to save for emergency. I always want to continue to save for emergencies. I don't want the money that I have in my high yield savings to ever go down so much to where I would desperately need to save for that. So it's always a good thing just to keep, you know, putting money in there. This is another prep one. This is where we're going to save for meat. We will be saving for a meat that we're going to have maybe some cuts of beef, pigs, pork, things like that. We have car maintenance, and we have my birthday. Now I'm going to do something big. I don't know what it is. I love to travel, love to cruise, love to do things like that, but this is for me only. Now I know. I already said that my motor money, maybe that's what I should do with that. Maybe the money from the motorm, when I don't use it, should go to my birthday. I'm gonna have to make a note about that. This is for passports. The kids' passports expired. I do have to save up for that. mine will not expire till 2028, but the kids already expired. I'm going to have to do that for them. This is for saving for Christmas for someone in need. And I think that what Concha wanted to do was to, and she put some money in here too. My daughter does budget. She does her own little thing. And I just trying to teach her how to do basic budgeting. And Poppy has a big thing with her because I think her and Poppy are on the same line when it comes to budgeting. But we are saving for the shoe boxes at church. That's when they collect things for the kids, the toys, pencils, pens, things like that. So this money will be going to those shoe boxes. Christmas. Now, I don't know if you guys have started saving for Christmas. I have some money in here. And I like to do these little things. And it's 25 days actually. And for 25 weeks. And I'm going to start that soon. Well, I've already started it here, but that's for that, what that is for. Okay. My next binder is going to be my, let's see, is my vacation binder. This is currently in use. We have a trip coming up in August for a family reunion. And I have these cute little scratchers. If anybody wants to know what these scratchers are for, I will put them in the link when it comes down to that. It's really cute. But I do have this binder for travel. I have Starbucks and Snackies. I have dining out, shopping, fun, groceries, and transportation. This is for the gas because we will be driving. And what we call the battle bus, and that's Poppy's van. It's awesome. It took us to Tennessee and back. And then I have one for tips. This one is always in use. And the reason why I like to use this zipper one is if I have any coin that goes in there, it will not fall out. And that's why I have that zipper binder in the back for that coin. Okay. All right. Here's the binder that I was talking about for the kids. This binder is one that when I go to the bank and I get my change or my money from the bank, I will ask for $2 bills. $2 bills, kids love them. I did buy them an acrylic box that you cannot get into unless you break it. And every Christmas and every birthday, I will give them money to put inside that box. It's nice to go into their homes and then see that box there, and it's filled with $2 bills. And I know that came from Pepper, and they know that came from Pepper. Oh, by the way, my grandchildren and all the kids will call me Pepper instead of Grandma, and I like it. But I have here for all the kids, and that again, this is for Christmas and their birthdays. Ham and Concha will get a little bit more because they are my teens. They usually get $100 for their birthday, and they usually get $100 for Christmas. And yeah, they like that. And this is a new one for me. I love this binder. I think it's really pretty. It's very all these savings challenges has come from Lisa Grateful Me. But I'm going to call this one my end of life binder. And that's why I try to make it so pretty, because I don't want it to be morbid. I don't want it to be something that can't be talked about. And of course, I have talked about that with Poppy and my son. And I'm going to start saving up for that. I do have certain things that I want to do. I don't want a funeral. I want to be cremated. Would like a memorial. I would like them actually to have a little party. So I have these envelopes that I'm saving for my end of life celebration. And I'm going to make sure that everything is taken care of so that Poppy and my son do not have anything to worry about. I do have a savings already started up for this, but I'm going to bulk it up, and I want this to be completely taken care of before my time. And so they can celebrate. Okay, this one right here is, and I love this one because when I get a bunch of ones, and sometimes I do, I get this dice. Let me find it. Oh, this one right here. This is a D12 dice. And I got this idea from Lisa Grateful Me. When I have lots and lots of ones, I will roll this dice, and then whatever I roll, that's a 4, it will go into the number 4 envelope. And some of these things I do not pay for, and some of them I do, but it would also be nice to be able to help out if something happens, heaven forbid, one of us lose a job, or you know, I can be able to help out a little bit more. So this is my fun one. Again, I will use it for an emergency. If I don't need to use this now, because I do have like that miscellaneous one, I will put this towards the homestead and use it for our bills there. Again, I love this binder. I think this is so much fun. I'm even thinking of having Concha do this for me, because I think that she would enjoy this as well, just rolling the dice and putting ones in this one. And not only that, that way she learns. That's a saying that I say all the time. Let them, that way they learn. And I think that she would benefit from doing that and seeing how this adds up from $1 to whatever, right? All right, and coming to my last and favorite binder. I love this binder. This has my money that I'm going to play my games with later. This has saving challenges that I want to go into my other binders. Sometimes when I want to bulk up any binder, I will use the saving challenge for that. The savings challenges are very low income. I don't like to do bigger ones, although I have bought some that said they were low income, and I'm like, I'm struggling because I can't afford $20, and so I will save these, and they will go into that. Like this one will go into my retirement. This chicken scratch one will be going to our homestead. This version of Shut the Box, it will be going to my 100 envelope challenge, which I didn't show you guys, but I do have this on the side along with my Christmas one. Christmas 100 envelope. Anyways, then I have a $5 challenge so that I can do my emergency to get that bulked up. This is another one. This is the roll the 20 die, and this again, this is going to go into my end of life binder. It is rolling the dice, and whatever you roll, that's what you're going to put in that. And I like that. Sometimes not knowing what you're going to put in there and knowing that you have to do it helps me out. And then I have another roll the dice here, and that one will be going also to my 100 envelope challenge, just to help bulk that up. Not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. It could go into your emergency fund. It could go to maybe my one of my trips, but I'm going to bulk that up. I do have this binder, and I'm saving for a cruise. I'm hoping that it's going to be before Christmas, and just to give me some time off on Christmas. Okay, and here are the savings challenge that I am doing that for the Christmas cruise, and it's scratch off. And these are minimum; they're low income, and I do appreciate that. I do the kids mystery ones because I know for a fact that those are low income. Well, that is it for today. That is the introduction to my binders. I hope that wasn't too lengthy, too confusing, but I just wanted to try this and kind of stay accountable. If I don't stay accountable, I can really fall off the edge. I forgot to mention, I do have some credit card debt. I have 3 credit cards, and one is Prime, of course. Prime, oh my gosh. Get behind me, Satan. Anyways, I have the Prime car that is almost maxed out. I have one that I used for our vacation, and I do have that money that I have to deposit, but I do have some that is residual, so I will have to pay that. And I have, let's see, what's the other one? Maybe there's only 2. I'll get back to you on that one. Anyways, yeah, so I just want to pay that off. Now, I have paid off my cards down before. And of course, you know, it's so easy just to use a credit card. And sometimes you can't even use, like McDonald's. I wanted to do that and then pay with my cash. But you can't use the app at paying cash. So sometimes I do have to use that, and yeah, I really didn't need McDonald's, but my kids really worked hard in the garden and I wanted to reward them. So I swiped it for that, and I just have to do that extra legwork and go and deposit it, but sometimes that doesn't happen, things like that. But anyways, I want to stay accountable. I really want to save for things that are very important to me. I want to do the homesteading thing, purchase my first house, and make sure that everything is taken care of for the end of life. I'm only 56, and I'm okay to talk about that. I'm okay to make sure that everything's taken care of, and leave something for my legacy. That has been something that has been on my mind for this year. I have talked to my son and Poppy about that, and they're on board with me, and I'm glad I have that support here. Poppy has been a very big, she's been my biggest fan when it comes to doing this thing, and we kind of share our tips and tricks and things like that. I always tell my son, and I don't even know if I should put this in here, but I said, son, you didn't marry her for you, you married her for me. So thank you, Poppy, for keeping me on track and with this budgeting journey. And I do appreciate the budgeting community. You guys have been so helpful. Your little tips and tricks and your cute saving challenges. I love them. I wish I can purchase them all, and I can't. But I do go for a lot of freebies, and you'll see that in some of my other binders that well, not binders, but they're, you know, where I keep track of them, and you will see those coming up. Thank you so much for you coming here today and just checking me out. Again, me and Poppy are on the other side. We are way different, but I do appreciate her contribution to this channel, and I hope that you guys can get something out of this. So you guys have a wonderful day, and be happy, okay? Bye.